Hello again, it's Josiah. Here's the moment you've all been waiting for, the final layer of the toolbox, inside the actual case itself, which is a Pelican Air 1615. This thing weighs 47 pounds right now with all these tools inside. Here's my original plan for each layer, which you'll notice as we go through it, I've pretty much scrapped the entire plan as I went along and completely redid every single layer from scratch. Anyway, let's open her up. Now, I am planning to put some accessories and small parts up into a lid organizer eventually, but that'll be for another video. That's going to take me maybe as long as the rest of this combined, so we'll see how that goes. All right, I'm going to pull this one out. You already know about this one. There's layer number 2. Still no bleed kit in there, but that'll be coming soon. Got a little bit of suction coming out because they're a tight fit. Here is the final layer. And I actually am not going to pull this out because it's really the bottom layer. There is a little thin layer of foam underneath it, but it's mostly to pad some of the bigger tools. One of the things you'll notice is this mini vise over here, which I put in as almost a joke because the thing's so damn big. I'm not really sure why it's called a mini vise, but it actually goes through 3 layers of the foam, and I had to cut all the way through that layer just to fit it in there. First off, got my Bosch drill. This thing's really great. It's got a little light on it, as you can see, which turns on for a few seconds even after you're finished drilling. You'll see it'll cut off here in a second. There it goes. Spare battery. This is a dimpling tool to start a drill bit into metal. I use this quite a bit. Here's all my bits. For the drill bit, we've got a 4, 5, 6, and an 8 millimeter. We've got a T20, a T25, and a T40, and then 3 sizes of Phillips head. This is my charger for the Bosch drill, which I've actually shortened this cable. It used to be about 8 feet long, and so I didn't need it to be that long. I shortened it up. We've got a bunch of drill bits here, a bunch of different taps, and that starts with an M3 all the way up to an let's see, what is this thing? An M10. So it can pretty much tap any size. That's mainly what I got this thing for. This is a Vera ratchet for the taps, and they fit in there really nice, and then it gives a real easy way to tap. I can also put these taps into the drill, which is nice. It's got a speed quick release to get it out of there. I got a couple of files here. So I've got this triangular flat file, and I've got a round file. These are tools I use quite a bit when I'm working on things. This here is a pipe cutter, a Tolesa pipe cutter. This thing will go up to 50 millimeters, all the way down to 5 millimeters. So it's got a pretty good range, and it cuts really nicely. This little tool that comes with it is for cleaning up the edges of the pipe. Fits nicely in there. These are some sets of 12-inch forceps that I use for fishing internal wiring through the frame of a cycle. And these are really handy because sometimes it's just really hard to fish wires through the inside of a frame. So these, you just reach real deep in there and grab it. This is a Hosan spoke threading tool. It fits really nicely into the mini vise, and then I can cut a spoke any length I want and then put threads on it, and so I can have really any size spoke that I want. Here's a small set of forceps, which I usually use for changing the blades on the scalpel. And these are 9/16 pedal threading tools, which are really great if your pedals strip out on a 9/16 pedal, which is most of pedals out there. There are 1/2-inch pedals, but I think if you have 1/2-inch pedals on your bike, you should probably just throw that shit away. No offense. And then here's a really cool tool that I'll be using quite a bit. This is a Gerber folding hacksaw. It's actually a camp saw, but it does accept a 12-inch blade. And so you just sort of, it's got a little protective cover on it. So you just put the blade in like that, and then lock it into place. You're ready to go. This thing's really great. I'm just gonna put it back. This one takes a little longer than the rest of the tools because it's a little more involved. I do like to put this protector on here. That goes right in there. That's everything. Thanks for watching.